All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, want to give honors and glories as praises due to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Karadash. Double honors, Apostle Elders, a great millstone, piece of Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of the earth. I'm Brother the Y from the GMS Detroit camps.
And I'm Ina from GMS Detroit Bar Camp.
Kinda. So, you're gonna have global martial law. This is really the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Going back to the scriptures that go back thousands of years ago, of what's going on now as we speak. You got South Korea that has martial law, and them people was going crazy about it. So I'm gonna play this video, and we're gonna get down to some scriptures.
Situation in South Korea, their president has lifted martial law he imposed after the parliament defied him by voting to overturn it. It began when President Yoon Suk-yeol made an unannounced address to the nation declaring martial law while accusing his political opposition of sympathizing with North Korea. Following the order, the military announced political gatherings would be suspended. Despite that, enough members of parliament were able to meet and vote to block the martial law decree. Charlie D'Agata joins us now from the Pentagon. Charlie, thank you for making time for us. Can you walk us through how we got to this moment and what has happened since the martial law was ordered?
Weijia, nice to see you again. It has been a tumultuous day. You know, the night ended in South Korea with the South Korean president declaring martial law. It took everybody by surprise. It took South Korea by surprise. Obviously, North Korea took the Pentagon, State Department, White House. Nobody was expecting this. And it was real. That martial law went into effect immediately. And as you said, banning protests, any kind of political dissent, taking control of the media. And it lasted for a fair few hours because, yes, the parliament came in, as many as could, because this is late at night, early in the morning. About 190 of 300 something came in by unanimous decision, reversed that. But apparently under South Korean law, they may reverse it. It's then up to the president to go ahead and accept that reversal. And about 6 hours later, he said, okay, we'll agree to take that order back. So, but for, a tumultuous 6 hours, the country was under martial law order. And, this is amazing.
You had something you want to say?
And that could happen in America, and Congress and the Senate can't do shit for 6 months. After the president declared martial law. A president can do whatever the hell they want to do after that. It's executive order. They can only go back and go into it 6 months after the president declares it. And they were scared that Trump was going to do that. And suspend the election the last time when he got put out of the White House. But who's to say Biden might do that shit? He might try to do that to try to keep and maintain power. But
because the son going to jail. Sorry.
But this going into what the brother was talking about, martial law, civil war.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2nd Ezra. 15 and 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for sword and destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands, and there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of the ashes shall stand in their power. The people are rising up against the king or the so-called president of South Korea. And man, we had the sedition over here in Washington D.C. 4 years ago, when on Trump they say
during the
that
pandemic,
during the pandemic, the pandemic, when Trump said that he was robbed of the election, and this same kind of thing happened too when they stormed the White House, stormed the Capitol building in Washington D.C. The same type of thing happened. And these are some of the signs that we're looking for. Wars of the people. I'm gonna keep reading because this action right here, they shall not regard the kings or princes in the course of action shall stand in their power. They ain't gonna regard the president or the king or whoever is the one that's ruling that land over the people that's in the land. Over here is President Trump. Well, Biden right now until President Trump takes office. But who's to say that Biden get the election suspended, declare martial law? Congress can't move to certify the election. Then, they have to wait until 6 months later to certify the election. Who to say? They were scared that Trump might do that shit, but he didn't. Well, he wanted to, but it didn't go down like he wanted to. But a man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able. That's 2 Ezra 15 and 17, and that's martial law. You won't be able to go wherever you want to go, roundabout, and move freely as you normally do. When martial law is declared, you'll be in quarantine, where you have to remain in your residence, and hope that you get some food brought into your house. Because once quarantine is issued and martial law is declared, you will not be able to leave your house. You leave your house, it's a good chance you might get shot down or gunned down. And this country got drone technology. They see out there on the streets. Who's to say that they might send a drone to kill you? Because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for the great tribulation. A famine is coming because when it's martial law is being declared, you cannot go to a grocery store. You get caught going to a grocery store when you're supposed to be under confinement. It's a good chance they could kill you for just moving around like that. And won't nothing happen because martial law's been declared. You just be considered a casualty of war.
Okay. Book of Amos, chapter 8, verses 11 and 12.
1 second.
Because this is all part of it. Because us brothers that go on the highways and byways, we know that our time of the Lord shutting our mouths is among us.
Yep. And when martial law be declared, we won't be able to go out on the highways and hedges anymore. So, bring it out, bro.
Yeah. Behold, the days come, said that the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, neither a thirst for water, but of hunger.
Hearing.
Of hearing the words of the Lord.
And you won't see us men of a great millstone out there on the highways and hedges, telling you what's about to happen. If you didn't get the memo or you ain't paid attention to what we've been saying in years past, that it's about to get thick. You ain't gonna be able to move around or do anything that you normally do, and you still didn't get the memo. That's on you. Yeah. And you fuck around and get caught up here, and they gun you down because, really, once martial law is declared, all they gotta do is just tell you to return back to your home. And if you don't return back to your home,
they gonna kill you.
They could just give a warning shot, and then after that, they could start gunning you down. Mm-hmm. And during the quarantine, people was being hit by rubber bullets. So who's to say they stopped shooting rubber bullets and start shooting hot lead?
And I can see Donald Trump doing that. Shit.
Keep going.
Even though I said hunger, but it's like we're feeding them the word, you know, even though that says hearing,
Yep, hearing,
you know. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Hold on. Hey, like the brother was saying, feed them the word. Yahweh Shai said, told Peter, feed my sheep.
Yeah.
And he said it 3 times. But when it goes to feeding, it means to teach. You know, his sheep.
Yeah.
You know, the hopeful elect and the 1/3. And this was the whole message for the hopeful elect and the 1/3. This book. You know, and once we get the understanding of what this book is about, hey, we supposed to go out and teach it. You know, and we supposed to feed you with the word.
Yeah.
Now understanding the wisdom now to understanding the scriptures. Go ahead.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and they shall not find it.
God, hey, we won't be on the highways and hedges any longer. That's it. It's a wrap. And Yahweh Ratazah, we hoping that we get closer to this day, you know, to where we ain't got to keep coming out, you know, and tell you what's going on, what's about to pass. Because, our time was already spent up doing that. Hey, you better seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai right now while he easy to be found. Because when we're removed from the highways and hedges, hey, there won't be no more of us coming back out to the highways and hedges and tell you, a white man, that you're about to be destroyed by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai when he finally allowed Yahweh Shai and the angels to come save us out of this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be no more of that.
I got one more, then that's it on my end.
Okay.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verses 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he should be saved out of it. And that's talking about the elect. Okay, that's not talking about
the 2/3.
Any other 2/3 at all. This is about the 144,000 1/3, and that's it. You don't like it, hey. Well, you better take it with us, because you don't want to take it from the Lord.
Hey, there's a saying, don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just the messengers.
That's it.
We just tell you what the Most High declared. And if you don't like it, you can take it up with the author of the book. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know?
No, they do that, they might run.
Yo, they already complain of they already complained of what's that scripture? Let me see.
Remember, they didn't want to see Moses; they wanted to see Yahweh, and they got too scared, and it was like, "Hey, Moses, you deal with the Lord."
God.
You know.
This is Sirach 41:7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because he shall be a reproach for his sake. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High power. For ye have, if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction. And if ye be born, ye shall be born to a curse. And if ye die, a curse shall be your portion. So, you 2/3, this falls upon you too. And you 2/3 are going to be destroyed too, because like the brother said, only people that's going to be saved are the hopeful elect in the 1/3. Right. That's the only people that's going to be saved of the house of Israel, you know, of the house of David.
Yeah.
And if you're not of that number, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to destroy you.
Yeah.
You know.
But not to get off topic, but yeah, this martial law, this really what we want. You know, cause we ready to get up out of here. You know. We don't want to be here no more, and you know, in this wicked ass kingdom anymore.
Matter of fact,
You go, whatever you got, you can finish it off.
this is Daniel, chapter 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book. And if you're 2/3, your name, you're not written in the book. Hey, if you're not called on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, your name is not written in the book. Hey, if you are still doing the things of this world, your name is not in this book. Hey, you're not going to be saved or delivered. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you. You know, Jacob's trouble is going to fall upon you. You know, you better hope that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have mercy and put your name in the book of life.
That's right.
You know, so that for, you know, that's it for this one. You know, but no, I'm gonna keep reading. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And many of them that sleep, and it's talking about you that's in the spirit world. Some that's in the spirit world right now, that are of the elect, they're gonna be gathered up at the same time when Yahweh Shai gathers the rest of us up.
That's right.
In the twinkling of an eye. You know, we're gonna the dead in the Mashiach is gonna be raised first.
That's right.
And then we shall be raised right along with them. That's if we Yahweh righteous make it all the way until the glorious return of Yahweh Shai. So, you know, hey, that's it on this one. You know, hey, we waiting for deliverance, you know, and to get out of this wicked ass kingdom.
Yeah.
So these things right here are Bible prophecies that we look for.
That's
and
right.
we get happy when we see things like this.
Yeah.
So that with that, all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double unto the Apostle Elza GMS, the Torah is truth, and Shalom.
Shalom.